And now, here is my secret. A very simple secret. One sees clearly only with the heart. Essential is invisible to the eye. Those words are from The Little Prince of Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. His novels are fantastic. His life is an adventure. His copyrights are complicated. Essential is invisible to the eye. What is important to know about invisible copyrights of this great writer? Hi, I'm Igor Nevzorov. Welcome to Copyright Dreams. Exupery was a French writer, poet and aviator. He was awarded numerous times with highest French and American National Book Awards. He is famous for his novels The Little Prince, Wind, Sand and Stars, and A Night Flight. Being a commercial pilot before Second World War, he joined French Army and later Free French Air Force, resisting enemies. On July 31st, 1944, exactly 75 years ago, Exupery took off from Allied Air Base in Borgo, Corsica, for a reconnaissance mission and never returned. Novels of Exupery were published in more than 300 languages. His The Little Prince is among top 5 best-selling books of all time. Novels and drawings of Exupery are protected by copyrights. Different countries and regions provide different terms of such protection. For example, in Canada, Egypt, Monaco or China, term of copyrights is 50 years after the year of author's death. So here, novels of Exupery fell in the public domain since 1994. In India, it is 60 years. In most of the countries, term of protection is 70 years after the death. Here, novels become public domain since 2014. Some countries provide special prolongations for authors who participated in military conflicts. For example, in Russia, such prolongation is 4 years for all who worked during the Second World War. So here, Exupery is in public domain since January 1st this year. Mexico is famous for the longest term of copyright protection. It is 100 years now. The Little Prince is protected here till its century of Exupery's death. Separate story is France itself. For all authors who died during Second World War, Mort pour la France. Standard 70 years term is prolonged for additional 30 years. This prolongation is applicable for several French writers died during wartime period. It is also applicable to Exupery, so in France, works of Exupery will be protected till the year 2044, as in Mexico. Thing is, copyright is not the only legal instrument to protect legacy of a great Frenchman. Today, all property rights of Exupery are administered by a foundation of his successors, nephews of Saint-Exupéry, 4 children of his sister Gabrielle. This foundation owns not only copyrights in those countries where it is still valid. Such foundation has also registered more than 100 trademarks in different countries of the world. Where copyrights are expiring after a specific term after author's death, trademarks can still be effective in regard to specific goods or services, for example, as a name of brand for book publishing or for merchandise produced with use of drawings or names of Exupery. Thus, it means that after copyright expires, anyone can copy or distribute text of The Little Prince without any permission, but is obliged to get a license or permission from the foundation in those countries and for those goods and services which are covered by trademarks. For example, to use name The Little Prince itself or to use drawings or Exupery to make animations or movies. The essential is invisible to the eye, so it is important to feel and understand all specific legal peculiarities and obstacles before starting a new project which will be based on the glorious past and legacy of Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Before Second World War, Exupery lived near Hotel des Invalides in Paris. Just nearby, Lucien Lelong worked over his new fashion designs and know-how to be protected. On other side of Paris, another celebrity lived. Her legacy and her life are important from intellectual property law perspectives. No, I don't regret anything. No, je ne regrette rien. Her name was Edith Piaf. Join us on Instagram, YouTube, or Medium. See you next time with our new stories related both to intellectual property law and history of humankind from the places where important events occurred.